Hello everyone and happy Pilates Day. It's arguably one of my favorite days of the year, so I am thrilled to have you here with me today to celebrate Pilates Day. Today we have our Elevate workout. So as the name suggests, we're going to push into some of those little bit more advanced style movements. If you feel like you need to modify, then absolutely do so. Or remember, you can always go back and do the Ignite workout, which is an awesome challenge still, but just doesn't have quite as many big ranges of movement as this workout's going to have. So I've already got my ankle weights on. I recommend using those for the whole class if you can. Otherwise, just pop them on for when we get to the leg sequences, and you will need hand weights. Let's come onto your mat, onto all fours, and we're going to start with a nice quick warm up to begin. From here, let's tuck the toes under, lift up into your pike position and stretch back towards the heels. Just take a deep breath into the back of the ribs and lungs, and then exhale, draw the shoulders down, stretch a little deeper. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, stretch the heels deeper, chest to the legs. Slowly start to bend the knees. Sit back to the heels and stretch back into your rest position. Reach the arms. Round the spine forward and unravel hips, chest, jaw. Tuck toes, lift hips. Stretch into our pike. Lower the knees down. Stretch over the toes here. This is fantastic for the feet. Sit back to the heels. And we go again, round, unravel, lift up away from your mat, breathe out, lift, stretch, inhale, back down. Let's do two more of those. Big exhale, feel the draw up of your abdominals here. Let that lengthen and stretch. Lift the hips, stretch the heels, stretch the feet. Sit back to the heels, last time through. Breathe out, unravel. Inhale to open. Exhale to lift. Inhale, back down to the mat and rest it back. From here, let's come around to lying onto your back. We're going to bring both legs up to the tabletop when you get there. Arms out to the letter T. As you inhale, both legs go across to the side. If you can, exhale, extend both legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, back to the middle. So we need that deep breath out as we extend the legs and push back with the opposing shoulder. Now if that's too strong, just do the top leg extending and really try and keep the knees together. Squeeze all the air out of the abdomen as you stretch the legs. Last one each side. If you can, add in a little flex of the feet. Point the feet and draw back. Across, flex, point, and draw it back. Now you'll need one of your hand weights. Come back to lying onto your back. Let's take the right hand onto the left knee, left arm to the sky. Once you've got that, let's breathe out and extend. We all know it doesn't matter how long you practice for, getting rights and lefts sometimes never gets easier. Big breath out as you reach. Inhale to draw back. All right, now let's have a really active squeeze with the hand and knee. That's what's creating the load for the core. 4 more to go. And 3. 2. Last one. Nice work, bring it in, change to the other side, get your active squeeze. Make sure the leg is pushing just as much as the arm. Three more to go. Draw the left shoulder around in towards your core. Last 2. And 1. Awesome work, bring it in. Now we need both of your hand weights lying back onto your back, arms down by your sides. Breathe out, roll up joint by joint through the spine. Inhale, reach the arms and lift the heels. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, back to the bottom. Exhale, roll it up. Just 2 more of these. These ones really focus on your tuck under of the tail. Reach the arms, lift the heels. Exhale, roll down joint by joint. Stretch the chest away from your hands. Tailbone away from your chest. And return arms and heels. Last one, and roll. Lift the heels, reach the arms, big breath in. Increase the tuck under of your tail as you roll down joint by joint through the spine. Lengthen through your tailbone. Return the arms and heels. Now from here, breathing out, roll the hips up. Give yourself a moment to set that tuck under, really creating that length out through the lower back. Reach the arms to the sky, and now lift the left leg up to tabletop. Now if you can always lower one arm down. Now from here, we keep the arms here as we lower the hips. As we lift the hips, bend the left elbow by your side. And up, and down. So as the hips lift, we squeeze the elbow back in. Even though we're pressing the hips straight up, still think of it as a tuck under of your tail. Just to give you that little scoop into the abdominals. Last one. One more to take you back up with the hips. Lower the left leg, reset the hips, lift the right leg. And now lower just the hips. As the hips lift up, right elbow comes down. Gradually just increasing that pace as you get the coordination. 3 more to go. And 2, keep that left shoulder glued to the mat. And 1. 1 more to take the hips back up, lower the leg, take a breath in and roll down joint by joint through the spine. All right, now from here, let's roll back up. We're going to go to taking the left leg off again. Reach it up to the sky. As we lower down with the hips, the leg lowers and the arms reach back. So we've got this really elongated position. Exhale, push the arms right down by your side. Inhale. And exhale. Now if that's too strong with the arms too, just take out the arms and do the leg. Or vice versa. 4 more to go. Now if we can, we add in that last layer of coordination. Flex the foot, reach the leg away, point, and flex. Last 2, you can do it. Lift through the hips, reach through the body, and lift. 1 last reach. Bring the leg all the way back to the sky, arms to the sky. Lower the leg down. This is your chance to reset. Other leg goes up, and we go. Lengthen and lift. Use the breath out when you need it the most. So if you're finding you need more control on the way down, use the breath out then. 4 more to go. If we can, we add in that last layer. Flex, reach and point, and flex. And 2. Last 1. We lengthen 1 more time. Lift back to the sky. Lower the leg, take a breath. Exhale, roll it down. Great work. All right, from here, we bring the weights down. Take the hands behind the head. Lift the legs up to tabletop. Exhale, lift the chest. Double leg lower. Legs come up and down. Really getting into the abdominals as we lift. Keep that control through the pelvis as the legs go up and down. Now this ab series is going to be a bit more challenging with your ankle weights on. So if it gets too strong, just do it without. All right, now let's lift the chest and stay. Right hand onto left knee and have an active squeeze. Right leg to the sky and it goes down. And up. Leg goes down as low as you can control through the spine. Active squeeze with this leg. Almost there. 3 more to go. and 2. Last one. Bring it up and hold. Now hands behind the head and twist towards that right leg. Take it back down. Bicycle it up. Down and bicycle. Modification, just take that left leg to the ground. I know, you'll be feeling those abs working straight away with this one. 3 more to go, and then we're going to swap it to the other side. Maybe a little flex of the foot. And bring it in. Rest the chest. Great work, everyone. Other side. Lift the chest up. Take the left hand on the right knee and extend the left leg up to the sky. The leg just goes down and up. So we start with this really simple movement. Not easy, but simple. Rest your head into the hands. Maybe a flex on the foot as you come up. Last 2. And 1. Hold it there, hands behind the head. Twist towards that straight leg. Now the leg goes down, chest goes back. It bicycles up and away. So that last layer is adding that flex and point of the foot. Three more to go. 2 and 1. Nice work, bring the legs in. All right, reach the arms back overhead, legs to the sky. Lift up, double leg toe tap towards those legs. And circle the arms around, roll up through your teaser. If feet need to come to the ground, that's totally fine. Roll back, bring the legs up whenever you can. Stretch the toes to do toe tap. And then around. 1 to the toes, and 1 up through the teaser. You've always got the back of the legs as well if you need. To the toes, around, and through the teaser. Lift the chest, but keep the tucker tail. Roll back to the toes. And around through the teaser. Pull back with the shoulders. Lift, lift, lift. Roll it down. Last one to the toes. And into the teaser. Hold your teaser. Toe taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep the C curve. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Hug the legs in. All right, from there we're coming around onto your tummy. Option to roll your mat up to act as a little mini arc for the upper body. So you literally just roll. Doesn't need to be halfway, but maybe a third of the way. Take your chest over. This one is optional with the hand weights. I'm going to start without first. Rest the head and chest down over. Now you should get a bit of a round in the back because of the mat. From here on the inhale, we lift body, arms, legs, and notice how the mat springs you up that bit more. Now breathe out, scoop the abs, lower feet, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift legs, chest comes up, up, up. Exhale, everything back down to the mat. Inhale, everything goes lift. Now think of this like you were diving into water. Scoop your belly, reach, reach, reach. Circle around, up and lower. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Scoop your belly up as much as you can. Lift the chest, lift the legs, and lower. 3 more to go. The leg float is optional the whole way through. Big inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, exhale, lower. Last 2. See how far you can dive. Lift the abdominals. Reach through the spine and lower. Last one. Big breath out. Big breath in. And exhale, lower and rest. Nice work. All right, from there, grab your hand weights and reach the arms out in front. You can actually push the hands down into the hand weight and just let the head and chest rest down. Now, as we inhale from here, we're going to lift up with the left arm, right leg, and chest comes up. As we breathe out, bend that elbow and knee and look towards the elbow. Exhale, dive back forward like we just did. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive. Once you get the coordination of this one, it's quite simple, but just takes that rhythm. Inhale, exhale, dive over your mat, scoop the belly. Last 3. Now I'm pushing into this opposite hand to give me feedback through the underneath side of the body. 2. Last 1. And reach, nice work, other side. And again, you've got optional hand weights for this one. If it's too strong, do it without. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Stretch the arm and leg apart. Pull them together. Stretch them apart. We're aiming for a little float up of that left thigh the entire time. So the glute and the hamstring are working. 3. You're almost there. 2. Last 1. And stretch it out. Well done. That up. Stretch back to the heels. Take a deep breath cycle here. And just let your mat unravel. Alright, from here we're coming onto the elbows and knees and coming into a little glute series. So find your shoulder alignment, let the head rest through. Let's breathe out, left leg comes up and it goes for a kick back. Inhale, bend it back in. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Aiming to get a little pause in that top range. 4 more to go. Alright, now we're going to add on. So we do our kick back, bend the leg out to the side, reach it back up, back into the start. And we go. Reach, bend, stretch, and in. So it goes out in parallel, big external rotation, back out, into the parallel. Always welcome to do these on the hands if that feels more comfortable for you. Be mindful of the leg gaining height at the expense of the lower back. So we don't want that big arch. Pull up through your center instead. 2 more to go. Last one. And in, nice work. All right, from here we will come up onto the hands to start. Make sure the hands for this one are actually out past your shoulders, not underneath. Lift the leg straight back behind you for the advanced rainbow. The leg goes out to the side. Allow the opposite elbow to bend. Lift up. Leg goes down to the other side. Leg goes out to the side. Opposite arm bends. And up. Really rotating through the leg and the hip. Press away from the mat with the hands. And up. 5 more to go. And 4. 3. You're doing really well. Last 2. Big breath out. You'll feel that working hip as well, having to take some of the load. And tuck the leg in. Stretch it back, both hands to the opposite side of the mat. So we stretch away from that glute that we just worked. Big breath cycle. Coming back forward, onto the elbows and knees if that's comfortable. Start with our kick back for 10. Breathing out, little pause. Inhale, slowing. Feel that draw up through your center. On this nice simple movement, this is your chance to check in with the upper body. Free up the head and neck. Push away from your elbows, pulling up through the chest. 2 more to go. Alright, now our next one, we stay out there. Rotate from the thigh. Bend, stretch back into parallel. Kick back, rotate, and parallel. Keep breathing through this movement as much as you can. Four more to go. And 3. And 2. Last one. Press it up onto the hands. All right, now from here, lift the legs straight back behind you. Take it out to the side, opposite elbow bends, lift up, take the leg down. Here's where you get that draw up through the abs. Keep it as you lift, rotate. As the leg goes down, you pull up deeper. And 4. Up. 5. 3 more to go. Allowing the head to turn to look at the foot. Last 2. Right up with the leg. And last one. Tuck the leg in. Stretch it back, both hands to the other side of the mat. Alright, from here, we're coming onto all fours, tucking the toes under, and we're going to stretch the left leg up to the sky. The glutes should be nice and warm now on the hip extensors, so it's really going to help us get open in this position as much as you can. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees and come down into a hover. We're looking to align the shoulders over the hands and the hips over the knees, and then breathe out, extend back up. And down into the hover, and extend up. So this hover creates quite a nice quadricep workout on the supporting leg as you come down, and then we get that hip extensor work as you go up. 2 more to go on this leg. Last one. Down into the hover, change legs, and take it up. And down. If you think back to our first exercise, where we worked on getting that toe stretch here, it's where it comes into play again. So again, really help you get that quadricep work. 3 more to go. Two. Lift the leg. Bring it all the way down. Coming down from there, we're going to come into our plank position next. If this is getting too strong on the wrist, then just lower onto the elbows for this series. As we breathe out, left leg comes up, stretch the foot, lower it down, push the body weight forward for our long stretch, and then back. Right leg up, down, forward, back. Using that breath out to lift the leg, stay deep in the abdominals. Keep breathing through the movement, engaging the shoulders round into the core. 4 more to go. And 3. And 2. Last one. If you can, stay up in the plank, bring the right hand into the middle, swivel yourself around and find your side plank position. Take the top hand behind the head. As we inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, push out, stretch the legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Now again, you can do this on the elbow, but the more you start to utilize this hand position and get the pull up away from your mat, the stronger this is going to get. Use the legs, so it's a full body exercise from feet all the way through the shoulder, out through the crown of the head. Last one. And bring it in, change sides in the air if you can. So pass through that plank. This is your breather. To the other side. Hand behind the head. Inhale, we go down. Exhale, push out. So knees are opening like a star shape here. Exhale, stretch the legs. Really engage all the way from the underneath side of the hip through to the inner thighs. 2 more to go. Getting down as low as you can, push, and as low as you can, and push. All right, back around into the plank. Now from here, lift the hips up into our pike position. Stretch here. Next breath out, start to ravel forward in a round back. So here we get this big scoop of the abs. Unravel hips, chest, head. Lift the hips up, find your plank, and then take it back up. And round the spine forward. Unravel hips. This is where we need to really engage the glutes. So you've got that support through the back of the legs. Open up, roll the shoulders back. Lift. And up. Now I'll show you a little modification on the next one. Round. Lower the knees here. And then it really is just like our warm-up position here. Lift back up, find the abs first. Then lift the legs. Then stretch the hips to the sky. 3 more. Unravel. And if this cobra doesn't feel good in this position for your body, just leave out the cobra. Do the pike to plank. And you can do that on the elbows too. Last 2. Unravel. Lift. And up. Last one. Push the mat away with your hands so you really pull up and away rather than being in this sink. Up we go. Lift. Now from here, walk the hands into the feet. Roll it in. We're going to come into some standing work for the lower body. Really looking at that balance here at this level as well. So let's come onto your mat. Grab your hand weights. From this standing position, lower the arms down by your sides. As you breathe out, push into a nice deep lunge, reaching the arms, scoop up with the abs, and pull the leg back in and the arms reach back. Exhale. So it's like a lunge position, but the toes are only just touching down at the back. The weight is predominantly through that front leg. Feel that gentle narrow of the waist as you reach back with the leg. Squeeze back with the arms. 2 more. Last one. Now from this position, take the arms forward and extend that left leg straight out to the side, arms out to the side. Bring it back in and out and in. We've got 6 like this. Good work. All right, now we go out, but bring it all the way up to stand and take it out. Up to stand. Using that breath out. Body goes out in a nice long line. Last one. Bring it in. Now from here, I'll turn to face you so you can see that back leg. Keep working on that same supporting leg. We take the left leg back into our curtsy lunge. Arm goes out to the side. Pull it back in, find your balance. And out. Don't mind what the other arm does. Wherever you feel comfortable. Breathing here. We've got 4 more to go. Lift, lift, lift. Last 2. Balance is getting challenged. Touch the toes down. And rest. Good work. All right, give that leg a shake out. Let's do all that on the other side. Tuck the arms in. From here,
Reach the arms forward, press back, find your lunge, bring it in, squeeze back with the arms. And in. So just pay attention to that supporting leg. Knee going out over second toe. 4 more to go. Reach back with the arms. 3. Stay low in the leg. 2. 1. Bring it in. Arms straight down in front. Exhale, toe tap to the side for 6. 4. Stay low. 3. 2. Last one. Now we go out. Come up to stand. Lift. Get low. Reach out with the leg. 2 more to go. Last one. Nice work. Bring it in. All right, now into that curtsy lunge. So you should still be working the left leg as your supporting leg. Right leg back behind. Bring it in. Up into the balance if you can. Get low and lean the body forward. So we're getting right into that glute. 3 more to go. And then we're into our final challenge series. Last one. And bring it in. Good work. All right, pop your weights down. From there, come back onto the mat. Lie yourself all the way back down. Whatever teaser variation you did in our abs before, try and advance that just slightly. So we're going to start with arms back behind. Roll up into the teaser. Extend the legs out. Roll back. You might be leaving the legs there for as long as you can, so we get this deep scoop. Bend them in as you need to. Reach the arms back. Roll. Extend the legs. Leave the legs there. You might even leave them there the whole time. Roll up to meet the legs. Bend as you need to. We've got 3 more to go. Always got the option of one leg down, one leg up. And then you just swap legs. Last one. Maybe taking both legs down to the mat. Rolling up, scoop, lift. Hard with those ankle weights on. And lower the legs down. All right, from there we're coming back around into our hover position, which we've been working on since the start of class. Getting that stretch under with the toes. Really find that strong hover, pull up and away from the shoulders so that we're not in this sink. Take the right leg through as far as you can with the hands on the mat. Open up through the hips and the chest. Lift the body and stretch. Breathe out, bring the leg back if you can, it lifts off the ground here. Come back around, maybe hover this leg off the ground the whole time, otherwise rest it back. And we go again, swivel through, take the hand off, lift and open. If you can, lift the leg from here up first, take it back through, maybe hover. And we go, swivel, breath in, lift, breathe out, float the leg. Inhale back, last one. Inhale, lift, lift the hips. Exhale, float the leg back, well done. Other side. So left leg goes through, we'll go slow to start. Lift the hips, open the chest. Breathe out. Bring the leg up first if you can. Then hand back to the mat, swivel, maybe floating this leg. Up with the hips, open with the chest. Come back, float the leg, and around. 2 more to go. And around. Last one. Let it flow. Breathe in. and rest. Great work. All right, now we're coming into our twist. Ideally on the hand, but if you need the elbow, go for it. It will be a smaller range on the elbow. Lift the hips up, stretch the top arm over, and really get that lift. Breathe out, twist through to the back foot. Come back around. Lower the hips down as far as you can. And lift. And twist. Around. And down. So one of the most common things I see in this position is when we get to here, we sink down into the shoulder blade. Literally push the earth away and reach up and away from your underneath hand, even as you come back around into the side plank. Last time through, same thing with your feet. Push the mat away so you've got that full body exercise. All right, we come up, change to the other side. Pass through your plank if you can. Lift the hips up to the sky. Twist. Around. Lower the hips. Drive from your feet through the hips, through the shoulder. Breathe out, twist. Inhale around. Exhale lower. Two more to go. I'll let you just flow through with what you need to think about. Last one. Lift up, come around into your plank, lower it down. All right, we are going to take the ankle weights off now for our very last exercise. Now you might be doing this bit in sections, so just see how you feel. We're going to start with a roll like a ball. Tuck the legs in, hold on to the ankles, get a lift through your spine so that you're up and over with the body. Rock back, come back to balance. And balance. Now if that's not comfortable in your spine, just do the plain roll back, or roll over might be an okay option for you if that's comfortable. Next step, up to stand. Back down, roll, and stand. Maybe roll to roll over, and stand. Now keep working with what's right for you. We're going to add on the top if you can. We come up a little jump, down, plank. Look forward and jump, back into the roll. So I told you there's lots of steps with this one. Just choose what is best for you today. Look forward, wherever you're at. Two more. Push back through the shoulders. Last one. Rock down to the mat. Let the arms rest. Take a big breath. Hands onto belly. Fill with air. Exhale, dragging the air out. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. One more. Slowly bring yourself up from the mat, and well done. Thank you so much for celebrating this Pilates day with me. It really means a lot to me. I hope you get to do this class again. It is a really fun way to strengthen and condition your body. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon.